brothers and sisters. Today we have heard and are invited to see another picture of God's goodness by looking at Him as a God who invites. His invitation to something or to someone is not to be seen as a simple or small thing. Hindi pipitsuging bagay kung tumawag ang Diyos. But He invites us to something great and abundant. And when God initiates the invitation, His is an endless one. Try to imagine the king narrated by Jesus in our parable today, who prepared a sumptuous meal, who was so passionate to invite and call on others, and is very kind to accommodate maybe a large number of people like us here. Sino ba naman ang hindi maaantig doon? Marahil sa lengguwahe po natin, bongga ang handaan ng haring iyon. Sino ang hindi mapapapunta kung ganoon ang pista? Enticing siguro yung nakikita o marahil yung naaamoy ng mga tao doon. But mind you, every invitation is consequent to a response. It's either you will go or not. Will you accept it or not? Will you take it or leave it? And this is the catch of the story. The king prepared well and abundantly. He invited with much passion, but they took it for granted. They left it and not took that chance. Kung iisipin at pagninilayan lang po natin ang ating mga pagbasa ngayon, napakabigat po at sampal sa mukha sa atin ito. In the endless and passionate invitation of God to taste and see His goodness, we have responded by taking it, by not taking it, and by leaving it. Naghahanda ang Diyos ng mga magaganda, naghahanda ang Diyos ng mga sari-saring bagay para sa atin. Binubukas niya ang kanyang sarili para sa atin. Inihahandog niya ang kanyang sarili. Pero tayo na mismo ang minsang umaalma sa pag-ibig at kabutihan ng Diyos na ito sa atin. The king, as I have said, was so passionate to invite people. And we have heard it a while ago that the hall was filled with guests. He invited everyone. But after the invitation, some ignored it. Some went away. One to his farm, another to his business. The rest mistreated the servants. And towards the end, we have heard a man was not dressed in a wedding garment. My dear brothers and sisters, from what I have said and from what we have recalled from our readings, let me rule out this question. Sa ngayon po ba, may mas dumaig na ba sa Diyos sa puso at buhay natin? To the point that in the face of God's invitation, God's passionate invitation and call to partake of His abundance, we are so engrossed to leave it and live and face what is earthly and ungodly. Saganang-saganang mag-imbita ang Diyos. Pero ang lakas nating makatanggi na dito. May mas dumaig na ba sa kabutihan at pagmamahal ng Diyos? I will not forget one experience of mine as a deacon. I was assigned in a yet busy parish. The day would start at 6:30 a.m. for the Mass. And in between, dahil nga po busy parish, madami po mag-fill in na funeral blessings, house blessings, meetings, masses to serve, so on and so forth. Suddenly, as I was being tossed about by the busy schedule, it so happened that I saw my breviary. Meron po kaming prayer book for morning prayer until night prayer, dusty and not anymore updated. Every day po kasi nag-iiba yon. Parang huling buklat ko pa yata noon last week. Dusty. Nasa isang tabi ko na lang pala siya. At nakita ko hindi na pala ako nakakadasal. Kahit ba alam kong makadiyos yung ginagawa ko, nagbabasbas ako, nag-homily ako, I serve, I hold meetings, I encounter people, but I'm not anymore praying. Hindi na pala ako sumasaklolo sa Diyos. And honest to goodness, though it was a lot busy, I have a lot of time to pray. God's invitation for me to at least go to His abundance was there. But I refused. Pagod ako. Ginagawa ko naman na ang ginagawa ng Diyos para sa akin. Maybe the time for prayer is not anymore for me. Minaliit ko ang Diyos. At marahil sinabi ko sa sarili ko, may mas dumadaig pa ang Diyos sa panahon na ito. It was on my end to leave that moment and not to take that chance. Magsi-cellphone na lang ako kaysa magdasal for 15 minutes. Gagala na lang ako kaysa mag-rosary ako at tumigil for at least 30 minutes. O baka naman po, madami po sa atin ngayon, kapag narinig na yung imbitasyon, magsimba tayo, magdasal tayo. Daanan natin itong simbahang ito sa ating out of town. Naku, nagpapantig ang tenga at sinasabi, masyado ka namang KJ, bakasyon ngayon. Huwag tayo magdasal. Bukas na lang yung dasal na iyan. My dear brothers and sisters, God has been pouring abundance, His abundance in everything. God has been giving us lots of chances. But sometimes we live it and not take it. But the king's story never ended with one invitation. As I have said, he was so passionate to call on others. And my dear brothers and sisters, we may have moments when we leave rather than take God's abundance. But He will never lose His way to call us again and again. Hindi mananawa ang Diyos na paalalahanan tayo to what our psalm would say to us again and again. I am your good shepherd. I will lead you to green pastures. I will refresh you. I will guide you. Have no fear of me. Find courage in me. And indeed, after realizing that this is God's goodness, this is how abundant God is for us, With Saint Paul, we shall acclaim, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Mga kapatid, hindi po sa mga maliliit o sa mga pipitsuging bagay tayo iniimbitahan at inaalalayan ng Diyos. We are led to a happy, holy, and abundant banquet. We are called forth to His goodness and kindness. Wala nang dadaig sa mga inihahanda ng Diyos para sa atin. And as if God is always telling us, I have prepared something great for you. And my dear brothers and sisters, with all of these, realizing how abundant this God is, how great is His call to partake of the many graces for us, many blessings awaiting for us. Shall we go or not? Will you accept it or not? Will you take it or leave it?